Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about health insurance and what am I going to do when I am traveling abroad as far as health insurance goes. Now currently I do have health insurance through the marketplace because I am self-employed and that is the most affordable option to me, barring the fact that I have an extremely high deductible to keep those costs in line. But I do need to have supplemental insurance when I am traveling to other countries. And so after doing some research, I chose to take out a plan with Safety Wing. So today I'm going to review with you the two different types of insurance options that you have with Safety Wing and what the difference is, because it's important for you to understand the difference between Nomad Insurance and Nomad Health if you're going to look at Safety Wing as an option for when you're traveling around the world into other countries. And so I'm going to turn you around in a few minutes and kind of show you a little bit of what is on the website and what options that you have for coverage. But for right now, I was just going to give you a quick explanation of the difference between the two. Now, Nomad Insurance is what I have chosen, and it's typically more like a temporary plan. You can choose to pay it on auto pay, but it is month to month, and it's meant as a health insurance policy for your trips and your travels that are on a temporary basis. Nomad Health is another option that you have, and Nomad Health is an option that you would choose. Like, for example, if I decided to permanently stay in Thailand or permanently stay in Asia and not return to my home country, then I would choose a Nomad Health option, which is typically for people that are nomads or remote workers for other countries. They're working in a different country, the digital nomads and so forth, then they'll have a Nomad Health option. But since I am in the preliminary stages of deciding whether I'm going to live permanently internationally or not, I have chosen the Nomad Health Insurance or the Nomad Insurance option. And for my age, it is a bargain price at $145 a month. I don't know if that's bargain or not, but compared to, I know even when I had a full-time corporate job, my portion that I was paying for health insurance was a lot more than that. So $145 a month I feel is fair. And that being said, based on the countries where I'm choosing to travel, I will probably pay more out of pocket than when I will file a claim for anything, because I would only file a claim for something that is a larger amount, because over in Asia, a lot of your regular type visits that you're going to make are not worth even filing a claim to have insurance costs go up. And they're so minuscule. A lot of times it's less than what your copay is here, even in the United States. So I will be keeping my insurance in the short term here in the US because the Nomad insurance policy does not give me full coverage for more than 15 days. So if I come home and I'm in the United States and I decide to stay for a month or 2 months or 3 months and something happens after that 15 days, they will not cover me. And the reason for that is it's the US. I believe there's a couple other countries on their website, and it's just because the healthcare costs are so expensive that they can't afford to cover for longer periods than that. So I'm going to turn you around and I'm going to show you what I have under my plan and what Safety Wing is going to be providing for me when I'm traveling over in Asia. And if you're interested, I will have a referral link in the description below. So feel free to use my referral link. I already have my plan set up, even though I'm not going to be leaving the country for a few days, but I already have it set up. So that I understand, so that it's in place. So you can prorate the day that you want it to start if you want to get it started, a month before, a week before, whatever. So that's all in place before you actually leave. So it's one less thing that you have on your to-do list at the very last minute before you are heading out of the country. So let's just recap real quick before I go on the website. And we're going to talk about Nomad Insurance primarily, which is what I have. So I can cancel it anytime. It literally is a month-to-month insurance plan. So if I go to Asia and I decide after a month or two, I'm going to go home, I don't want to do this worldwide travel, I'm not locked into anything long-term. But let's turn around and let's look at how cute their website is. All right, when you first get to safetywing.com Nomad Insurance, and I'm already logged on, you're going to get to this cute little page, okay? And up here, you're going to see products. So this is where I talked about Nomad Insurance and Nomad Health. I currently have the Nomad insurance, which is global travel medical insurance for the unexpected. Nomad Health is fully equipped global health insurance for you and your family, and that is more of a permanent type. They do have remote health, which is a global health insurance for remote teams. So they do have plenty of options. But we're going to click on the Nomad insurance, which is what I currently have. Now, this is what you are typically going to pay if your age is 18 to 39. That would not be me. My plan is 145. Okay, so mine is going to be a little bit more. Mine is 145 a month. So let me go over here and go to my dashboard, and we are going to review what this covers. Okay, so the plan that I have, you'll see, has $250,000 limit in US funds, and it includes travel medical, home country coverage. Now, make sure you'll check your country, because in the US, that's only 15 days, but other countries, other home countries, it's 30 days. Driving accidents, a travel delay, which if you have a connecting flight that is more than, say, for example, 12 hours, then you can get a hotel and your food reimbursed up to $100 a day. They do cover you up to emergency dental up to $1,000. Emergency evacuation, okay, up to $100,000 during your lifetime. You'll want to read all the specifics based on the plan that you choose. Sports and activities, lost checked luggage, trip interruption. So for example, if you have like a death in the family, they will cover some of that. And if you happen to pass away, they will bring back your remains to your home country up to a certain amount, okay, that you can file the claim for that. There are additional add-ons that you can have for an additional fee. One is an adventure sports. So for example, like here, if you want to do skydiving, hang gliding, things that are a little bit more in the dangerous nature, I might be adventurous, but I have my limits. I believe that was an extra $10 a month. And then electronics, theft for electronics, up to $1,000 USD per item for policies greater than 28 days. And that was also another $10 more a month. So they do have some other add-ons that you can get if it will fit. But that's basically their website. I just printed out my card, so I was able to print this out. I also have their app, but I like to double up just in case I, lose something's not working properly. So these are the things that you're going to be covered under Safety Wing Insurance. And I'm sure that there's other travel insurance companies that you can use out there. Safety Wing is the one that I've heard of the most. I feel it's the one that most people use, and I feel that you get a lot of value because there's just some of the extra things like trip interruption, if you have an emergency at home, things like if you have a travel delay more than 12 hours and, some emergency dental, if you have something unexpected. I mean, those are just additional things that they're usually unexpected things that at least you can get a little bit of a financial reimbursement from that if those costs exceed enough and warrant that. Let me know if you have any other questions that I didn't go over about Safety Wing. It took me about literally 10 minutes or less to set up my policy, answer the questions, set up my beneficiary, and choose the plan. So I think once you go on there and you kind of look around, I mean, really the bottom line is you just need to understand the difference between the insurance and the health, and then choose which one based on your needs, whether you're a temporary traveler, whether you're actually going to live abroad somewhere full time, is whether then you would choose the health over the insurance. And once you've made that decision, it's really easy. It goes by your age, and then you just need to choose if you want to add a few of the add-ons or not, or just go with the basic. And then from there, and choose the date that you need it to start. I chose the date, not that I'm landing in Thailand. I chose the date of when I'm actually leaving U.S. soil. So it's, I just because I'm going to have a layover in another country. So I felt like that extra day or two to have the coverage during my travel was a smarter option than waiting until I landed in another country. So maybe that's just a little tip that you might not think about at the time when you go to set it up. Oh, if you decide that you're going to check out Safety Wing and possibly use that for either your temporary travels or your full-time travels, then be sure to click on my affiliate link that I have in the description below, and then you can go on and kind of review what they have to offer based on what is right for you. So I hope this helps. If you have any other questions about health insurance options through Safety Wing when you're traveling abroad, please let me know. And if I don't know the answer, I'll do my best to find the answer and respond to your comment. So thanks so much, everybody, and have a great day.